Alright, so today is a very important video, and this is how not to miss Dreams early access. So right off the bat, first thing you want to do is subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you already know I don't let people down. Alright, if you're interested in spending $30 to get into the early access, it's important you do this, because believe me when I say this, I will not let you guys down. If you're new to Dreams and you just heard about the early access, feel free to check out my early access video in the description, or you can just click on the link to go to the blog post by Media Molecule, which has more information anyway, so I guess you might as well click on that. Now I made a video like this for the Dreams beta on how not to miss it, and there's been quite a few people who reached out to me saying that they were able to get in because of that video. So I hope I can do the same thing with this. So please, everything I say to do, just do it. Better safe than sorry. Now I think it's important I mention all the countries/continents that are currently qualified. I say currently because Media Molecule responded to a tweet concerning this, saying we're working on getting information for all territories Dreams early access ASAP. We'll update when we have more information. So if your region isn't qualified yet, there's a chance it could be later on. So the regions qualified are UK, USA, Australia, Austria, Benelux, New Zealand, France, Switzerland, Italy, Germany, and Spain. Those are the regions. Also, another important fact is that Dreams early access does have limited space, but we know for 100% fact that this is first come first serve, which I believe is a lot better. I know the beta signups weren't, because I know people who sign up immediately, immediately when they said it, and still didn't get in. So I believe it was random. Plus you had to wait to get an email, and some people had the email, they didn't even know. They didn't even know, so they missed it, and they found out after the beta was over that they had it, which is kind of crazy. But this one, you literally purchase and boom, you're in. There's no signups, there's no waiting, that's it. Alex Evans, co-founder for Media Molecule, responded to someone asking about Dreams early access being limited, and he said, "We're reserving the right to stop selling new copies of early access when there are too many players for us to deal with the feedback," which makes sense. I'm glad it's like this, and we know a lot more people will be able to get in than the people that got into the beta, which was 20,000 people. So we know for 100% fact, at the very least, 20,000 people will be able to get into the early access, but they said a lot more. So I don't know how much more that is, but that's something that you guys should know. That doesn't mean only 20,000 people will get in. It means at the very least 20,000 people will get in. I think people are getting confused with that, so I want to go ahead and just clear that up. But it seems like the moment they realize it's getting too much for them to handle, they're gonna just actually remove it from the PlayStation Store, so you can't buy it anyways, and anyone who did buy it gets in. So that's really interesting, and I wanted to let you guys know about that. Also, now that you have to pay, you don't have to worry about randoms just taking a spot for someone who probably really wants to get in, right? Because the beta was free. I mean, all you had to do was just sign up and you're in. So I'm sure tons of people signed up because it's free and they weren't even interested. They probably didn't even play. I know one person who didn't even play after they signed up and got in, which is kind of crazy. So what you need to do is make sure you have $30 in the PlayStation Store, or $35, because they did say plus tax. Even though I've never had to pay tax in the PS Store, I would just do it just to be safe. Another thing that we do know is that PlayStation Store updates every Tuesday, and according to the PlayStation FAQ, it updates anywhere between 9 AM to 7 PM Pacific Standard Time. Now for me, I've always seen it update, I think at 1 PM or 2 PM Eastern Time, but we don't want to take any chances. So the best thing to do is just follow Media Molecule on Twitter, hit the notification bell on there, join the Dream Discord chat, join the Facebook community or the subreddit, and I will have all that in the description for you guys to go ahead and join if you want to. And if you don't have any of those other social media and you don't plan on getting it, what I'm gonna do is make a 4-second video or less saying it's available in the PlayStation Store, yada yada yada, and I'm gonna upload a video, make it private, and the moment Media Molecule says it's available in the PS Store, I'll make the video public, so all of you who are on YouTube will be able to know that it's available in case you haven't seen it anywhere else because you're only on YouTube. And that's assuming that they don't tell us the exact time of when it will be available. If they do, then I obviously won't make the video. I'll just make a video letting you guys know what time it will be available in the PS Store. Now, because the PlayStation Store updates on a weekday, and chances are you guys will be at school or work, so the best thing you can do, and something that I would do, is actually buy it on your phone. And if you're in school or work, yes, you can go ahead and ask the teacher, the supervisor, the boss, whatever, to go to the bathroom or something like that to go ahead and pay for on your phone, because I've done that before. And you know, it's the best thing you can do. You know, you could wait till you get home, but who knows? I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, you'll be fine, because I honestly don't know. All right, Dreams isn't popular, but there's no telling by the time early access is available how many people will have $30 in their account or $35 in their account ready to purchase the early access the moment it drops. So better safe than sorry is what I keep saying, but it's something that you have to really think about. But yeah, who knows? I mean, it could be available for a whole week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But for me, I'm buying it within the first minute. I'm not taking any chances whatsoever, because I just don't know how people are. Okay, I don't know if this was shown to like thousands of people that we don't know, and they're like, yeah, I bet I'm getting it. And they have the no, I don't know. Okay, I'm not taking any chances. I cannot miss this early access. All right, because this is a steal. $30. Okay, and it's lasting all the way to the full game. Nope, I ain't missing this. So I just want to let you guys know what you can do. It's an option. Don't want to just wait till you get home and feel like, bro, it's really not that serious. And hey, you can wait till you get home. Hopefully you'll be able to get in, and you'll be good. But if you're like me and you're just like, bro, I cannot miss this, then you know, hey, you can buy on your phone. So there's that. But yeah, that's really it for that part. I actually want to go ahead and talk about another article, because the video I made yesterday was talking about early access month being leaked ? And there's actually another article from another Spanish reporter, and this person had like 600K on YouTube. It's very popular, and he also said April. So I genuinely believe that April is the planned month, but that does not mean it will drop April. It just means that we're told it drops April. There could be two reasons why they haven't told us. You know, NDA, and they just can't say it for whatever reason. They don't even know the reason, but they just can't say it. Or it's under NDA and they're not saying it because if they're not ready by April, they can push it back to May. If they're not ready by May, they can push it back to June, which still is spring, and that is what they said. So makes sense. So they're not trying to disappoint anyone if they decide to push it back to like May or June. Because let's be honest, if they say they're going to drop it on April and it doesn't drop in April, people are going to be going crazy. And that's just facts. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's true. Now, I wouldn't do anything like that, because you know I love Media Molecule, and this is a masterpiece. You can't rush something this revolutionary. But of course, as a human, I would be upset at the fact that it didn't drop in April. Not at them, just at the fact that it's not there on April, and I really, really want to play it. But the thing is, right, I do not think it's that serious for them to really, really work hard on this, so it really looks a lot better, because this is early access. We already know what we're getting into. We know it's an unfinished product. We know we're gonna get updates. We already know all of this, and I would pay full price for the beta that we played. So I don't think anyone cares that they're spending $30 on an unfinished product, and they're trying to change a lot. From all the stuff I've already seen, it seems really good. Like, I will show you guys gameplay of the Spanish reporter I was talking about that got early access, and you can see some new stuff, like a new narrator. I don't know if it's just for Spanish or it's for English, because the person is speaking English, so I'm assuming it's for us as well. And I'll show you guys some of the stuff that's new, and already it looks different and better. So I think we could be ready for it right now. I think they're working too hard to try to make sure it feels like it's worthy of $30, okay, because it runs really, really well already. So hopefully they do decide to drop it on April, and not, you know, decide to drop it on maybe May or June, which is still spring. They did say spring, but I do hope they do drop it on April, which seems like their plan. But you know, Media Molecule don't crunch or anything like that, so they do things in a way that doesn't feel like it's rushing, which I respect so much. But at the same time, I think they're trying too hard to show us that this is worthy of $30, which I already think it is, and I think a lot of us do as well. But you know, Media Molecule are hardworking devs. They want to make sure the unfinished product is finished. That's what it seems like. But I love them and I respect them. But man, please drop it on April, okay? Just drop it on April, please. So yeah, about the Spanish reporter, he did talk about Dreams dropping in April in the description, in the article, and in the video. I actually want to go ahead and show you guys the early access video, because there's actually some new stuff in there that we haven't seen that wasn't in the beta. So I'm going to pull up the video here, and I'm actually going to mute the audio except for the first 10 seconds, because there is a new narrator that I haven't recognized, and I want to actually show you guys that. And I think there's another one in the video as well that I want to show. The reason why I'm going to mute most of it is because he's talking in Spanish and I won't be able to actually talk if he's talking. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
Lose yourself in the kaleidoscope of games, animations, music videos, and all sorts.
This is where he starts talking, so I muted it. But as you can tell, that voice was different. I've never heard it before. There's also a male voice for the tutorials that I don't recognize. Those are definitely new voices in Dreams. So it seems like they had voices just for the beta as a placeholder, but the full game they had different voices, maybe from people who audition or something like that. But you can hear his voice before the guy starts talking Spanish right here.
A continuación os cuento de forma resumida cómo fue mi experiencia con una versión del Early Access que aparecerá a partir del próximo mes de abril.
Why am I a squirrel?
Just a temporary physical form for you.
Okay, that animation really got me hyped, bro. This is so good, bro. Of course, Media Molecule Professional had to go ahead and flex for the one time. Bro, I cannot wait for Dreams, man. That was so clean. So clean. But let's continue with the video, I'm sorry. So as you guys can see, some of you guys' creations have been transferred over, if not all of them. So one thing that I did notice instantly was that glow right there. Yeah, that's new. That was never there in the beta, and I noticed that instantly. I noticed some new tutorials like the motion controllers for Start Dreaming, the motion controllers for the art tutorials are new, and then character creation tutorial and Dreams Masterclass are definitely new. I'm really glad to see that they've already worked on the home space editor. The two options to restart and the grid were not there before, and I actually really wanted that. So I also noticed that recommended now works, and they changed likes to thumbs up. You know, it's minor, but hey, I noticed it changed. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, I'd really appreciate if you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new here. Peace.